Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome back to Wayne's Arcade World. Probably good morning for most of you, for the most part, right now. Yeah, a little quick Wednesday morning live stream. I'm going to try kind of make this be a somewhat semi-regular thing. Um, and I've gotten a few requests, so we've done a fair amount of live streams this past week, and you guys, I keep on telling you guys, and in these, well, hey, give me a request, let me know what you want. I got this retro gaming PC over here with tens of thousands of games, right? So send me your request. But oh boy, did you guys send me your requests. We got a lot of requests this past week. I had to make a list. I haven't had a list in a while. Since probably kind of in the earliest days of my live streams when we first got this, middle-ish period of my live streams when we first got the retro game PC. You guys sent some pretty cool requests, and I had to make another list. First time I've had to make a list since then. And yeah, you guys delivered with some awesome requests. Most of the games I recognize, definitely some I did not. And it's going to have to be a multi part series. I have like 8 or 10 requests. And Wednesday live streams will generally be kind of on a short end because of my schedule. But yeah, I might do a few more daytime live streams as well periodically. Maybe like next Monday, something in that area. So just stay tuned. I really don't know yet how exactly it's going to work. But I'll try to do more daytime live streams for you. Daytime live streams if we get our buddy Sam joins in for those sometimes. So yeah, we're gonna get started. We have 3 games. I think 3 games would be good for this to start. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do probably at least 3 to cover all your guys' requests. So, but keep them coming. Keep them coming in the comments. Keep them coming in the chat. I'm gonna save them, and I have a list. I have my email right now. Maybe I'll get a spreadsheet at some point. I don't know. But yeah, I was not quite expecting you guys to deliver all your requests. I'm like, yeah, I appreciate that because sometimes I do sit even when I have these tens of thousands of games on here. That I'm like, well, I really don't know what to play, and I had to play a lot of the same repeat ones that I played a lot on the Ataris, or so it's like kind of like go back to some of my old favorite, which is fine. But yeah, it's like. Uh, kind of adjusting, trying to adjust this thing in here. 1 second, guys. It always feels like this is off a little bit. There we go. Yeah, my tripod never feels centered to me, but there we go. I guess that's okay. All right, that's better. Yeah, I gotta look. I feel like one of my bean bags is leaking or something too, because I got all these little beads around here. I gotta figure out which bag is going bad. Kind of annoys me. Try to keep it nice and clean down here. All right. So we're gonna start with Super Contra. Most of these for the first request were sent by one user. Let me pause it real quick just so I can get the name. It's only fair. Hello, Sam. Good to see you. All right. Alberto Morales. Alberto Morales. Uncheered. Never heard of that one. Alberto Morales. He was the one that sent us these 3 today. And of course, we got our request to do We Play. All right. Yeah, let's get started with Super Contra real quick. These are all kind of typical like fighting games. All arcade based, main based. Let it run through this real quick.
What is this place? Keep your eyes peeled.
A lot of these main ones on the little retro PC here, you press the select to add a credit, which is kind of cool. I figured it probably was a thing, but yeah, I wasn't really thinking about that originally when I got the names. I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of cool. You have to add credits to the main ones too, so it's kind of a cool touch. Yeah, today's gonna probably be a very 90s arcade feel. So my B button, which is often the A button for other people's controller, is the shooting. My A is to do jump. That's often everyone else's B button.
Please continue.
Now this is this is going to be a similar feel to something I'll probably do in these Wayne's Gamer Shorts as well, but uh, since it was my live stream folks, even though they join in like the nighttime live streams I do, since they are requesting it, my live stream folks, I kind of want to do this as a live stream for them. So this is not going to really like take away anything that I do.
Please continue.
It's not going to take away anything that I'm going to do with in the future with the Wayne's Gamer Shorts. So don't worry. I have not filmed episode 4 yet. I was originally... Hello, Todd. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, I was originally thinking about doing that Smash TV as the Gamer Short episode, but then, like, I wanted to try it out in live stream first, and I think I'm just going to leave that one at live stream. Would be cool if they had the... I'm really surprised they don't have the MAME. They didn't have that in MAME, but... It's okay, but... I like the arcade version better. I wish I could find that in the arcade. I'd love to play that again. And I actually was I should probably correct, I was like completely wrong about Smash TV. It had been, you were talking like 30 years or whatever at this point now, but that came out, or 35 years or whatever it's been now, but early 90s. But so it kind of was loosely based off of a movie, but not. There was not a Smash TV movie. It was a movie called The Running Man. And with my memory as fuzzy as it is, I'm going to assume that's the one that I saw with my dad that I referenced, was The Running Man. I know there was some movie that was somewhat based off of Smash TV. And, I thought that was it, but there wasn't a Smash TV movie, it was called The Running Man. There probably was also a book by Stephen King. So that's a thing too, apparently. Yeah, which I didn't know about either. So I just very fuzzy early childhood memories watching a movie that I probably should not have been allowed to watch, but my dad liked it, so I was able to kind of sneak and watch it with him. Called The Running Man. That's basically what that Smash TV game was based off of. So maybe one of these ones I'll try to find online at some point, and see if it's something that's like on Tubi or something like that where I can watch for free, but... I said these were all requested by Alberto Morales. And he's actually a new viewer to the live stream, so that's pretty cool. We got a new... I think we may have gotten two new chatters on the live stream this past week, so that's pretty cool. And so I was kind of hoping to get some new viewers, and when I was mentioning that in the video recently, I don't think my Gamer Shorts had anything to do. I don't know how he found my live stream, but yeah, so... Yeah, we got like 1 or 2 this week, which is pretty cool. We've had some kind of new new regular viewers, Marshall MM. You might see him in the chat once in a while. He's kind of a new person who's been kind of regularly joining, so that's cool. I'd like to see that also. So if you haven't been following along on our nighttime ones, well, obviously we finished Shenmue 1, which is kind of an important thing to know. We finished that a while back, but stay tuned because I still have a video coming out this morning before I head back to bed. Before I got to go back to work tonight. I do have another video coming out. It's a very long video. I'll just say that. So stay tuned for that. That has to do with the Shenmue series. And then we've been doing Shenmue 2 for a while now. I have a playlist for that. And we just finished Chapter 1. From what I understand correctly from, Tyler helping us along, there's 3 chapters to the game. We're in Chapter 2. And then there will be Chapter 3 eventually, which apparently is like a really relaxed atmosphere, so... Yeah, it's kind of a bummer on this one, though. You can only do so many continues. Even though it's an arcade version, I can't just continue like a normal. So that's kind of... That's really weird. You can do 2 players on here, which is cool. And I have enough USB ports. I don't have enough controllers yet, but I have enough USB ports that I could do 4-player games on here once I get that many controllers. But, like, I very rarely have, like... I don't usually have 2 people. I very rarely have 2 people in this arcade. And if it's the 2 people in there, it's my kids. It's like... So there's not too often where I'm doing, like, 4-player things, but at some point I might get a couple more controllers. Gotta give a shout out to 8-Bit Do, 8-Bit Doe. Their controllers have been awesome. That was also a recommendation to us from Todd. It's been great. I've been able to get a couple sales on them on Amazon, but they've been great. They've worked well not only with a retro game PC, they've worked well with the Steam games, they've worked well. We've been using them on Shenmue. We've been using them for everything, for these retro games, for Steam, and I can't have any complaints about them. They have a rumble pack on them, basically, like the old Nintendo 64 did. Cool little controllers, man. I mean, it's the only thing that I have to kind of get used to, and it probably could be remapped, but like on Steam, every game that wants me to do like Shenmue for sure, like my B would be what they would tell me to press A in their QTEs or whatever, and then A would be B. So a lot of the games don't think that my B is a B; they call it the A. So again, could be a mapping issue, but everything works pretty as it's expected here on the PC itself. But Steam, I have to kind of, I think, remap some things. But I've kind of started to get used to it now. All right, the second one that Alberto had requested to us was Double Dragon 2. There's also Double Dragon 1. We can try that as well. Let's do the first one. Might as well do the first one. Yeah, he specifically mentioned the second one. But we also have this Battletoads and Double Dragon, which is interesting. But here's the original MAME version of Double Dragon. We might have played this on a live stream before. Don't know for sure, but yeah, he specifically said he liked number two. I think we were talking about like games that we played in the arcade back in the day, and he mentioned a bunch of them. I think he has a few other ones that requested that we'll have to do for a separate live stream as well. But this is the original Double Dragon. Dude, he just hit the lady. Okay, wow, that was not nice. All right, so my Y is punch. My B is to kick. To throw the dude is my A. There we go. I can also jump with the A apparently. My X doesn't really do anything. My X button. Ooh, we have a big boss here. That is a big dude. Did we get him? Yeah, nice. Got him. Hopefully we'll be able to do continues here. Ah! He just throws me around like a little doll. Yay, we gotta continue. Awesome. Yeah, this retro gaming PC has saved me so many quarters. Mission 2, guys. Here we go. I think we just kind of fell down a big hole here. That's interesting. I'm gonna throw you down a big hole. There we go. Yeah, I know. I keep falling down the hole. Try not to. Oh, we got to beat up some ladies here? That ladies? Yeah. I guess LAX, man, Los Angeles, the ladies are pretty tough out there. Yeah, I did spot the LAX, so. No, I got the bat. I don't know if I had a bat. It's my bat. Give me that bat back. That's my bat, buddy. Hey, don't take my bat. y'all keep taking my bat? Oh, I lost my bat. I have to grab it. Oh well. All right. Let's do the one we actually got requested for, which was Double Dragon 2. Yeah, I like that music. Yeah, look. Definitely a great era for arcade music back then for sure. Well, let's see what number 2 is. But sure, I played this in the arcade at some point back in the day. And I did see a main version. Okay, here's the main version of this. We definitely got some better graphics here for sure. Double Dragon 2 The Revenge. And also requested by Alberta. And then the last one that we have for request was that one I actually haven't heard of, which was Alien Syndrome. Yeah, and if you haven't seen it yet, Todd, I would recommend to watch the live stream I did earlier in the week talking about my New York trip. There's a little Easter egg in there actually just for you. I think you might enjoy it. Yeah, you were the only one. You're going to be the only one that will understand that Easter egg. Yeah, there's a little Easter egg video in there for you. When did I release that? Have I done that? Did I do it Monday morning? I think I did that Monday morning. I get my days all mixed up. I think it was a Monday morning I did that. 'Cause I did a Monday morning live stream, and then it was like a little kind of. We did like a little drive around in McHenry. Went to the Riverwalk. Talking about just kind of my initial thoughts on Chicago versus New York City, and thought a little bit what I've done. Obviously, I have about probably like 8 videos or so that are going to come out from New York City. I'm actually pretty caught up with my video backlog, surprisingly. I have only like a couple of videos to edit before I could start editing my New York. Now I have like 13, 14 videos, something like that, to upload before I upload the New York ones, but I actually made pretty, yeah, there's a little Easter egg. Yeah, you'll see it when you watch the video, but yeah, that was the one me kind of like standing with my New York shirt. I took that thumbnail. I was over at Stickney Run in McHenry, the little kind of our local little nature preserve over there, and yeah, I did my thumbnail there for it. Yeah, I did like a little because it was like 70 degrees that morning. It was amazing and stuff. So I took a walk there. It was actually I had a couple comments from my previous visit there talking about it. One person saying, "Oh, like the cemetery's been cleaned up," and yeah, I think you'll be able to pick up on it when you watch it. It's you'll notice it pretty early in the video, so you don't have to watch the full thing if you don't want. You'll notice it very early what the little Easter egg is there for you. But yeah, um, yeah. So I went to Stickney Runky and took a walk there. Like there's someone talking about about the history of it. Yeah, I had like 4 different comments on that original video. I did it back in 2023, and yeah, it's a very interesting comment. So I want to do a follow-up video on that. So that'll come up after the New York videos. Whatever they do. But yeah, I might have like 8 videos or so for that. So ah. So after this, we will do the Alien Syndrome. Where I could have done it, I was planning to do it a little bit longer today, but I woke up a little bit later than I'd want to. Again, with these Shenmue live streams, I kind of end up staying up a little bit later because it takes a little while to get through that campaign, and we're trying to get to certain checkpoints basically. And so yeah, it takes a little bit longer to get through that. So yeah, I was up a little bit later. And yeah, I didn't quite wake up as early as I'd hoped to. Or at least as early as I set my alarm, we'll just say that. So I figured I had good, and then we still have a little work to do before I go to bed because I have to release our big video. So after I upload this, which it'll automatically upload, but I gotta put the timestamps in there. And then I have to edit I have to edit. Well, I edit the time, put the timestamps in there, save it, and boom, that's good. And then I gotta upload my video. That's it's ready to go. It's already been uploaded. It's very, I don't know. You guys will see. You guys will understand it. It's my longest video ever that I've ever uploaded to the channel by far. Not even close. You guys are gonna. I don't honestly expect too many people to watch it. The watch hours are going to probably be terrible on it. The only one who might watch it through would probably be Tyler. He might be the only one person that's going to maybe watch that all the way through. Someone might have an interest in it. I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see the comments on it if I get comments. From the regular squad members, and if I do get any new commenters, the one and dones, pretty much the ones that kind of find that video, they comment, and I don't hear from again, which it's cool. I get a lot of those on all videos too. But oh, awesome, thank you. I figured you'd figure out what I did. So yeah, that'll be a very interesting video. That next, like I said, I'll be releasing that right before I go back to take my little afternoon nap before work, and then yeah, and we'll see how the schedule goes for live streams. Sunday, I know Tyler is hoping for one Sunday, so I'll have to see how that goes with Easter Sunday. The Easter Sunday coming up, and stuff at my house. I'm sure. I think we got family members coming to our house. Ah, yes. Classic NES games, man. Yeah. Been finding a lot of them at the antique shops and stuff. Yeah, we got a great selection of the NES games on here for sure. This guy's tough. So this is kind of a special video upload that's going to come today, and then I should by Friday have my next regular upload. And like I said, I have not filmed the Gamer Shorts episode 4 yet, so I was hoping to, just unfortunately did not have time, so we're going to hopefully get to that. Oh man, I would like to later this week if I can film something real quick so I can at least get a video out of that later on this week, but I don't know, we'll see. That might have to wait till next week. Maybe this will give this guy finally. Yeah, NES, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm trying to figure out what kind of cool, like, dedicated NES. I want to do some kind of cool NES live stream. Probably one of these early live streams like this again. Once I get through some more of these requests that I had. I got to see through all the requests, too, because obviously not all of these are ones that I have on the PC, but all these I did verify that I have here, so I'll have to look at that. Like I said, I got the list written down, I guess. And he's gone finally. Thank goodness. I guarantee you some of these games are ones that my friend Rating Tacos it comes in this stream once in a while. I guarantee you he's played some of these. We're doing today. He always liked these kind of like 90 fighters and stuff like that too. This is always this kind of genre. I didn't play these a ton in the arcade, but mostly because I was never that good at it. So I'd lose my life with my quarter pretty quickly on these type of games. But it's cool to have unlimited quarters now. Boy, they keep at you with the big bosses here, man. This is definitely a little bit harder than the first one was. Yeah, I don't think I've ever... I definitely can say I don't think I've ever done Double Dragon yet on a live stream. I'm sure I played this game in an arcade, but many, many ages ago, I'm sure. Yeah, but no, we definitely... I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I did Double Dragon. But no, I'm not recognizing this enough to like, oh yeah, I played this. No, I've never, we never done this one on a live stream. Might have been thinking of some other fighting game, but. Alright, let's continue a few more minutes. I'm just kind of watching the clock here. I want to roughly get it to about an hour. So I'm going to give us some time for the Alien Syndrome. That's the one game I have not heard of. I don't remember in the arcade, but I'm sure I probably did run across, but I don't think I've ever played that either. So don't know much about that one. That'll be the thumbnail for this live stream, the intro to the Alien game. That'd be kind of cool too. I should look like do a live stream just like on like Alien themed games or something like that. That'd be kind of. I'm sure I get a ton of them. Get out of here. Kind of weird you gotta beat up women. I don't know. I don't like that, but. Only in the 90s could you beat up women in arcade games. Don't be doing that anymore. I think you could do a jump kick or something of some sort too on here. Yeah, so yeah, if I do more of these Wednesdays ones, they'll probably be around the hour mark or so. Unfortunately, I can't do like a 3 hour live stream on Wednesdays, or a lot of these early morning ones. So, but it's nice to keep them short too, and not have anything too lengthy for you guys. Kind of give you a little short quickies. Kind of mix them in with the lengthier storylines that we do with like Shenmue and Watch Dogs and stuff like that. So give you guys a little bit of try. I know we do a lot of the Steam now at night, but I kind of still want to try to give you guys variety of stuff where I can. And I love getting the requests in of games too. So, and I did not too long ago, Todd. You could probably find that. I don't remember. I did that before the New York trip, but I also redid again that game, the first one that it kind of like airplane fighting game, the one that we tested out the PC with. I did replay that on a live stream maybe like 2 to 3 weeks ago. You'd have to search through the history. I don't think you made it into that one, but I did redo it. So if you look back in history, I did do a pretty decent playthrough of that one again. So the one where you have to like kind of the name is kind of passing me now, but it's like where you kind of have to switch your fighter between the yellow and red and whatever to avoid the fire stuff or whatever. So yeah, that's the one we originally tested out the PC with. Yeah, I redid that one, so you can find that one in the history. Like I said, 2-3 weeks ago, something wasn't too long ago we did it. Sometime last month, I'll just say that. Yeah, that's a fun game. I'm kind of really getting to enjoy that. I might be playing that a little bit offline, off the streams once in a while too. That's pretty. It was a fun game. Yeah, very challenging. Very, very challenging, but definitely my type of style for games that I like. The guy's only. It's weird because it only lets me kick to the right. Like, so I can't get the guy to the left. Punk girls. We got 90s punk girls here. That's kind of cool. I mean, I hate beating up the... Oh, yeah, thank you. Yes. Yes, we did the Dreamcast thing. Yes, thank you. Yeah, the name was just kind of... I was trying to... Yes, that's the one. Yes. Yeah, and I've talked about now a few times now, because we've done we've been doing the Shenmue, which we've done it on Steam, but it was originally for Dreamcast. But yeah, I really had no idea. Obviously, I was a Nintendo guy, and I'm really getting to learn about how awesome the games were on Dreamcast. I had a friend that had the Sega Genesis. I mean, so I played his Sega Genesis, but I never owned any Sega game systems. And like, more and more I'm running across. There's really 2 systems that I've noticed that have been really good games that I never had. Yeah, Dreamcast. I would see some really good Dreamcast games out of here. And a Game Boy Advance. Yeah, we played a bunch of Game Boy Advance. I'm like, yeah, a lot of good lineup of games on here. I had the original Game Boy, obviously, as you know, as you cleaned it up for me, but I never had the Game Boy Advance. Well, I do kind of have the thing now that my friend gave me, so I do technically have one now, but I never owned one as a kid, and I kind of wish I had a Dreamcast because I just really noticed like some really good games for the time, really good graphics and cool gameplays, and good storylines. Just like with the Shenmue one there. I mean, like yeah, like oh man, I kind of wish now. I feel kind of bad I never did. Well, I feel bad. I feel bad for a lot of things. I always wanted the. Oh yeah, the DS Lite would be cool. That's the only thing that's kind of a bummer. Like that Game Boy Advance will play And I've tested out on a few things. It will play obviously Game Boy Advance. It'll play Game Boy, and it'll play Super Game Boy Color, all. But it doesn't play the DS games. So, I used to have one. I had some kind of a DS. It was my sister because my sister's like 16 years younger than me, so her era was like the DS or whatever. And then we got it for her. My parents, I think, got it for her, and then she eventually gave it to me. And I can't find it. It might be in a box, but it got somewhere between moving around of all our different houses and stuff. And I haven't. I tried to look through it when I've done some of my videos about going through my Ohio bag, and I've been looking through it while looking for it. And I can't find it, so I don't know where it is, or if I even still do have it. But yeah, that's the one system on there that I can't play is the DS games. Everything else on the Game Boy Advance I can play, but all right. Oh, sweet. Okay, so then once I get that, I could do everything on there. That's cool. Yeah, like I said, the little thing that my friend, one of my friends who I met her through one of the gig work things that I've done in the past, and yeah, she had her Game Boy Advance. Just kind of seems like I know you play games. She doesn't really come in to watch much of my channel. I don't think like most people in my real life don't watch anything in my channel. So it doesn't play the Game Boy or Game Boy. Okay, so it's a little mixed. Well, so it's really that having both of them is probably a good combo on it for sure. But yeah, she gave me it's a little blue thing, and I featured it obviously on the channels, but the DS. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we could do the DS. Like yeah, I played some Game Boy games on here for sure. I played Game Boy games on here. I haven't done too much beyond some of the like older Game Boy games on here. They've all played pretty well. All right, and for our last one, but yeah, she just kind of, she's like, I've had this since I was a kid. I'm not using it, and yeah, we've some of my very early live streams we featured her. I did the Kim Possible game, the Lilo and Stitch game on there. That was pretty cool. All right, so this is one. This is a little different. This looks like kind of a top down thing. This is one I've not heard of. It does look like it was Sega. We got 80 million versions of it as well, including Amstrad PC. Yeah, this is the one thing I'd still kind of have to learn about this system here. So, a couple of these systems here, like these computer-based systems, Amstrad PC, the C64, some of these ones, some of the Atari ones, um, it's a combination of it gets confused with my controller, gets confused with my keyboard, or or dumb user error, not being able to figure it out because it's not simple as just pressing start. You got to kind of go. They have like their little virtual keyboards, and you got to figure out how to go through there, enter commands. Some things just kind of sit there and freeze. So I kind of like got to figure it out. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, that would be really cool. I definitely want to meet up. Now that we're not, we don't have to worry about like 10 feet of snow or whatever or anything. Beautiful weather. Yeah, let me know. Definitely. We can meet up at the usual spot or whatever. Just yeah, let me know, man. I'll definitely game. Monday mornings, Tuesday mornings, Wednesday mornings. Are great days that I'm just kind of chilling on around town here. So yeah, definitely send me a message. Let me know. I'd be good. Weather is good. Be cool to hang out for sure. But yeah, thank you for joining. Appreciate it, man. Glad to have you in the live stream this morning. All right, and for our last one today, oops, press the enter button. Alien Syndrome. This is interesting. We got a map on this one. Cool music again by Sega, so it's gonna be good. Oh, thank you. Should I be maybe I'll be the lady. All right.
Round one.
I don't think we've done this one on live
The
stream.
time bomb is set.
Oh no, this kind of has vibes of maybe because we were playing Smash TV. Maybe he was mentioning this was similar to Smash TV, but this kind of almost has vibes of Smash TV here. So we got the pink little kidney bean things. There. Again, I have not researched this game, so I don't know what the actual mission is here. Kind of dramatic. This is also MAME arcade version. I definitely can tell you I never played this on the arcade. Seems like we gotta rescue those people and shoot the little pink kidney beans. Or whatever they are. Little blobs. Oh, we have a green blob. I'm guessing maybe those are the aliens. Do we get continues? Do we get continues? Maybe not. Oh, that's a bummer. No continues, though. Okay, stinks. Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess if it didn't originally have a continue, then maybe not. No, all games have continues. Yeah, I guess, but it's kind of bummer. Especially when you got like 6 rounds like this. You know, you kind of would like to have a continue option. I don't have to spend my own quarters. I want continue options. Yeah, this is way too hard to try and do on 1 credit. They kind of turned into little hearts, I noticed that. I don't know, I'm guessing these are the aliens. They got little blobby stuff inside them, which looks kind of gross. I'm guessing it says on the bottom comrade, so that's like probably the people. And I'm assuming we gotta rescue so many of the people. We've had some really good music on all our greens today. Ah, jeez. Yeah, kind of a bummer. And I can't choose a different round, but yeah, how do you get through? I can only guess maybe that the actual arcade version of this did have continues. I'd have to believe it did. There's no way that they couldn't. And maybe we just don't get it in the main version here. I'm far from an expert on anything MAME. This is my first experience with MAME in general, so I'm learning right here with all these live streams. Yeah, this is not like Pac-Man, you know, Pac-Man, okay, yeah, you don't get a continuum, but yeah, this is... When you got different levels and stuff like that, you definitely need to have a continue option. So, guessing we just don't have it. I can add credits. I got like extra credits on here. If I want to do like a 2-player, I could technically have the other controller, which my controller's still upstairs in the office. I got to get it back down here, but... Ah. Yeah, so stay tuned for more of your requests. We'll definitely do another one of this. It might be next Wednesday, maybe Monday morning. But yeah, I still have a few more of your requests to go through, so there'll be another live stream or 2 with that. Again, yeah, and stay tuned. I know no one's in there right now in the chat after Todd had left, so I'm not really talking to anyone technically, but if you do watch this later, if you are into the gaming stuff, if you are into, you know, Shenmue, I'll just say stay tuned because we have another very interesting video, pretty different for my channel. I don't know how well it's gonna do. Like I said, I don't know if anyone outside Tyler is even going to watch it. I expect it to probably have pretty low views in general. I'm not even going to really, I don't think even going to look that close at the watch hours.
Caution. 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 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I don't expect it to do that well, and I'm not gonna. I could dig into the stats on it, but I don't know. Yeah, I just
Round 1.
it's one of these things I just really wanted to do.
Bomb is set.
That's really all I gotta say. Like I said, I know this was not gonna be a popular thing or anything, or not gonna, stats are not gonna be that good on it, or whatever. It's not gonna make me a bunch of YouTube money on it, but it was just one of those things that I really, and I think you'll understand it when you see it. Whoever does watch it, why I kind of wanted to put this together. It just makes sense for what I've been doing. Really, this past year now on the live stream, it just kind of makes sense that I put this video, and it's a series of videos too, by the way, which is even crazier. It's gonna be a series of videos. So my plan is to basically release each part every Wednesday, and it'll be separate from anything my regular videos. I'm still releasing my regular videos, but this is going to be a multi-part series, and it's going to be released every Wednesday. Since it is such lengthy video, I want to give at least a week, for people to watch it if they so choose. Again, it's going to be very limited on who does watch it. Tyler might be the only one to watch it, but it is a very long video, and so I want to give folks a week to kind of chew through that before I release the next one. So that's going to be Wednesday morning is usually a pretty good day for me to release videos. So I'm kind of in between my work schedule and my weekend schedule. So I have this time in the morning. So it's going to be an every Wednesday morning thing, I think, going forward for about the next month. All right, well, let's finish this up. We're not very good at it, but and yeah, a bummer I can't do continues on it. I wish. I'd love to kind of keep going at this.
The
and
time bomb is set.
There's also a time thing based on here too. We died before the time went out, so I don't know what happens. But yeah, this is also apparently a time-based thing. You can see the time on the bottom. So, this is an okay game. This is nice. If Alberto wants to give me some game suggestions in the comments, I could maybe revisit this. This is probably not something I'm going to be playing too often, though. It's okay. But again, without a continue option, it kind of stinks that I have to restart this from, there's no way, even if I'm lucky enough to get past the first level, I'm not going to get through all 6 on 1 credit. I'm not that good. It won't be this good. So, cool game, but yeah, probably not something I'm going to be playing too often anymore. I might redo the Double Dragon series. That was kind of fun, though. Like I said, this is probably a cool game to play in the arcade one, so... But I hope they did have a continue option for folks. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to continue looking through your request list. There's a possibility I might make one of your requests into the short. So obviously I look through my existing list. Again, feel free if you're watching this and want to leave a game request, leave it in the comments below. There's probably a good chance I have it on this PC, or I can do it on Steam if you have something on Steam. We've already did our last gamer short was going through Paranoia, which is a pretty cool, awesome Steam game that Tyler introduced us to.
Hurry up.
So yeah, check that out if you want.
Caution. 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 Caution.
Yeah, I'm assuming something bad happens to us when we run out of time, but let's find out, I guess, for the heck of it.
4, 3,
Say one more person.
1, 0. Ignition.
And we blow up apparently. We're almost at the end. We just had to go to the exit, but we were at short on time.
The time bomb is set.
Well, let's let you redo it. I don't know. We didn't technically lose our lives, so I guess we'll continue on for now. I guess you gotta kind of maybe spend less time with these blobby things and just get the people. Because then you die like that. And there we go. Anyway, it's an okay game. Yeah, not really something I'm about to do too much, but I do appreciate the requests. I like trying new stuff on here for sure. Like I said, it can be kind of overwhelming once in a while, when you're kind of like trying to figure out, what to play on here and going through a list. You can be like, oh my God, where do I even start? So your guys' requests definitely help me out for sure with that. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Todd, for joining. Appreciate it. Thank you to Sam, who was on there briefly. I know you say that sometimes people kick you out or something. I never kicked you out or anything. I just didn't see your comments anymore. So yeah, I haven't touched anything. So don't blame me if it kicked you out or anything like that. It wasn't me. Definitely wasn't me. But anyway, have a great day, guys. We'll catch you all later in the week sometime. And like I said, look for another. I gotta go pretty much right from here back into the office, get that video, this crazy long video, officially out there into the public for you guys, and then a couple more days we'll have another video release and go from there. But we're doing good. We're doing good with the video backlog. So a lot more exciting things come with the live streams. We're in Chapter 2 of Shenmue now. I'm going to be mixing in some cool retro PC stuff in there as well, along with some new Steam games. There's some very interesting Steam games I'm looking forward to showing you guys. There's one, I won't give any spoilers out, but it's a pretty exciting one coming out pretty soon, and it might be in our next live stream. So very interesting one. It's just the whole concept and environment where this one is very intriguing to me based upon my childhood and my being a 90s kid. And yeah, kind of weird sort of indie game that could be kind of fun. So we'll see that soon, possibly sometime early next week. But anyway, have a great day, guys, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.